Hello guys, today is February 17th video for the daily devotion book, and this one is called Economy of the Heart, and there's a Bible verse to go along with it, and it is Colossians 3:13, and it says, "Bearing with one another, and forgive one another, if anyone has a complaint against another, even as Christ forgave you, so you also must do." And didn't we just talk about forgiveness, or no, we talked about loving your enemies in the last one. Well, let's just see what the devotion says. In his book, The Gift of Forgiveness, Charles Stanley writes, "Forgiveness is something each of us has had to deal with one way or another. What might take you just a short time to work through might be a process that takes someone else time, prayer, and godly course. But it is a process we cannot ignore. If we want to be free to someone, free to become the persons God created us to be." Stanley goes on to say that if we refuse to deal with the bitterness and the resentments that put us in bondage, we cannot have the fellowship with our Father that we are supposed to have. It is not easy to forgive another person. Some wounds are deep that last for decades, but hatred and bitterness are bars that imprison us. When we place the other person in God's hands and release the bitterness to Him, we're set free just as truly as if we were released from jail. And there's a quote at the bottom of the page from Hannah More, and it says, "Forgiveness is the economy of the heart. A Christian will find it cheaper to pardon than to resent. Forgiveness saves the expense of anger, the cost of hatred, the waste of spirits." And there are times when people get bothered for what seems like forever about not forgiving someone, and it just keeps hanging on to them.